everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy Zhu and this is my road to WTA. This is an exciting video because I've gotten into my first ever WTA 250 tour event in Hong Kong. So it's kind of crazy that I'm actually in the tournament because first of all, I didn't sign up for this tournament online, which means everyone who was on the alternate list has priority over me. Doesn't matter if my ranking's higher than some of them or not. So I was last on the priority list, and on the alternate list there's about 10 people. So at first I wasn't planning on signing in, but I ended up in Shenzhen, which is like a 30-minute train ride from Hong Kong. So I was like, why not? Let's just sign in and see. So when the sign-in deadline ended at 4 o'clock today, I was first alternate, and I was kind of bummed out because if I actually did sign in online, I would have been in the tournament. But then there was a bit of a plot twist, because one of the girls who was in qualies was in doubles for another WTA, and if she won today, she wouldn't be able to play qualies, which means I move into the qualifying draw. So when they were playing today, I was like swiping the live score every 3 seconds to try to see their score. And thanks to her, she did win, which means I can move up into the draw. So I'm really excited to be able to play the qualifying of my first tour event. A couple years ago, I did play a couple of WTA 125s, but technically they're considered challengers, so they're not really tour events, but this is my first tour event. Again, I'm really excited, and hopefully I can channel a little bit of Astro because a sick run can happen in any moment, so wish me luck. If you like the videos that I'm making, please like and subscribe. We've reached 3,000 subscribers just from the last video, so thank you so much, and let's keep it going. Before we continue, I just want to thank Linus Park and Andrew Clifford for the coffee and the support. If you'd like to support me on my road to WTA, please scan the QR code or check out the link in the descriptions, or you could send me a super thanks here on YouTube. Thank you. Before we get to the match, I wanted to give you guys a behind the scenes look at what it's like to be at a WTA 250. Lunch and dinner were provided at the site. Breakfast was included in the hotel, which was provided by the tournament. We were staying at a really nice 5-star hotel, which was walking distance from the court, which was amazing. The lunch and dinner included anything you could ever think of. There was steak, chicken, fish, pasta, Asian noodles, different vegetables. They had a juice bar where they freshly made smoothies or juices for you. They also had a dessert and fruit section with different cookies and a chocolate fountain and different kinds of cakes. There was a fan area where spectators could go and win prizes and do meet and greets with the top players. They had a makeshift pickleball court and other little games that you could play. There were a decent amount of fans that went to go watch the matches every day, which made it a really fun environment to play in front of. The more notable names had a lot of fans there cheering for them. For example, Alexandra Ayala had so many people there cheering for her. She was like a superstar. There were so many people waiting for her for photos and autographs after matches. We also had a players party, which was really fun. The food was amazing, and I was absolutely stuffing myself with the steaks.
大家晚上好，我是李娜。首先
Li Na, who was one of my idols growing up, was the tournament director for Hong Kong, so she was at the players party, which was really cool. They had the top seeds go up on stage at the end, and the funny thing is I've played 4 out of the 8 of them throughout my career. The tournament also provided things that the players could do on their off time. I got a few photos taken professionally. They also provided free tickets to Disneyland, which I definitely took advantage of. I also celebrated my birthday while I was in Hong Kong, and the tournament got me a cake and sang me happy birthday, which was so nice. So I want to thank the staff and the tournament for putting that together. It was amazing. My first qualies match was against Nadia Kolb from Ukraine. Looking at her results, she looks like she's been focusing mostly on doubles. She's been playing a lot of WTA tournaments with her sister, but it looks like when she can get into singles, she will also play. There was some footage of her playing singles online, so my coach and I were able to come up with a good game plan before the match. But overall, her game style is more of a counterpuncher style. She is very good at redirecting the ball into the corners. And the biggest thing was that she loves the drop shot lob combo. And on my side, I want to stick to my game really use my serve and forehand. I've also been working a lot on my return, so I really want to make sure I focus on that. And overall, just to have fun and enjoy the moment. So I start serving to start off the match. You can see from the very first point, she's trying the drop shot. She mishit that a little bit, but it was just too good, right on the line. No way I could get that. Here again, another drop shot. I got up to it, but just popped it up for her to hit a winner. So I get broken first game. I definitely felt a bit nervous to start this match, but I think that's pretty normal since considering this is the biggest tournament I've played ever. But I do hold to go 2-1, which takes off a little bit of pressure. Break point. Now back on serve. I feel like I'm definitely starting to loosen up a little bit. There, she got me with the drop shot lob. The thing I did feel like in the beginning of the match was that I felt like she was pretty good at reading where I was going to hit my approach shot. Even though she missed that one, she kind of looks like she knew where I was going to hit. But I do end up holding for 3-2, back on serve. She breaks me to go 4-3. And that's what I was talking about with the return. I've really been working on the second serve returns. She goes up 5-3. Good return. That was a crazy point. I don't know how I missed that. I didn't think she was going to hit it that short and I wasn't ready. I have a break point here to stay in the set. Was able to get up to the drop shot quick enough and keep myself in the set. Another drop shot, but I was ready for the lob that time. probably could have hit a swing volley there. There we go. Finally came in for the swing volley. Another crazy point. Not sure why it backed up, but good return there, deep into the body, which is what I've been working on to win the set. I felt like I ended that first set really well. I was able to dig myself out of a hole towards the end of the set to win. The adjustments I was thinking to make in the second were, for example, like that shot there, when I had the short ball, to really turn my shoulders to disguise my shot a little bit more, because I felt like she could really read where I was going. Oh, good shot. And to try to stay inside the baseline a little more, especially after my first serve. I felt like she made a bit of adjustment as well. I felt like she was going for a little more on her ground strokes. But to me, I was okay with that because I felt like she had to play out of her comfort zone off the ground with me. So good return. That's an example of what I've been working on my turns, especially second serve returns as well. Try to be a little more aggressive. So now this is where the drama begins. I'm up 40 love to go up 5-2. Good return. Right here, she hits a little bit of a slice, and I'm on top of the net, and I didn't realize that the ball, the spin that she put on it was going to spin backwards a little bit, so I was way too far from the ball. I already set my leg and just completely messed up that shot. So now I'm in a battle of a game. Do sad, and an unlucky net cord, and I lose the game. Still on serve 4-3, but a little bit of a bummer. 5-2 and 4-3 is a big difference. And at this point as well, I'm starting to feel it in my calf. A little bit of fatigue and a little bit of a cramp. So I'm doing my best to just relax and kind of pick my shots that I really want to run for. For example, that last point, I think it was 40 love for her. Not really any point to really go hard. I I do end up holding, so now 5-4. Yeah, again, feeling it in the calves. Tough to run. I'm just really hoping I'm serving well and trying to end the point early. The hold. She holds as well. Now it's tie break. I'm just really trying to hold myself together and try to get through this tie break. You can see I can barely move. Luckily that was out. 4-3 now with a mini break. Good shot by me, and I was so relieved because going up 5-3 is a big deal in a tie break. Unfortunately, I went to 5-all. Now match point. my left calf just locks up and I cannot move. Let's watch that again in slow motion. So I'm serving. Everything's okay. Serve. I land on my left. As soon as I pick it up, I can't bend my foot. I'm like on my tippy toes, half twisting my ankle, get to the ball, just hoping that she misses. Like, I can't move my foot at all. It's in like a pointed position, and I can't loosen it out. She obviously hits a winner. The whole court's open. I can't move. And now it's 6-all. I go to my towel box right now. I'm trying to stretch it out. I'm trying to loosen it up. And I start walking to my chair, and it just locks up again. And I can't straighten out I can't flex my foot. It's just pointed straight. I asked the trainer to come on court. I'm trying to stretch it out, but I'm scared that if I try to stretch it, my other parts of my leg will start cramping as well. And the trainer finally comes, but they're not allowed to treat cramps. So she gave me electrolyte drink with some salt, and I chugged half the bottle. I try to shake it out. I'm telling myself, like, it's just 2 points, just go for it, because if I do end up losing this tiebreak, there's just no way I can play a third set. So after I drink the drink, I feel a little bit better, trying to shake it out, relax. And then I start serving again at 6-all. So in this moment, I'm thinking, like, I can't really use my legs or else it'll just cramp up again. Just kind of hit it like a warm-up serve and just go for it. The point has to end in the first 1 to 3 shots. So I missed the first. And I just absolutely go for it. 7-6, she hits a serve and I missed the return. 7-all. Here again, I'm thinking, okay, I have to find a way to get a forehand and just go for it. There we go. There's the forehand I was looking for. Now another match point. Same thing, just absolutely going for it. And I win the match. 7-6. After the match, you can see the physios there on the left, and I was on the verge of cramping again, but I don't get these chances that much for people to want to take pictures and have me sign, so I wanted to savor the moment. The next day, my left calf was in a lot of pain. I got it taped up because the physio said that it cramped up so much that it kind of simulated the same thing as a strain. So we had to tape it up so it wouldn't get worse. But it was really difficult to really push off that side quickly. So all I could really do was try to warm it up as best I could before the match and take a load of painkillers and hope for the best. In the last round of qualies, I played Yexing Ma from China. She's had a pretty good year, won a lot of matches, and she's ranked, I think, mid 200, so very tough opponent. And with my limited movement, there is basically only one thing I can do to try to win, and that was to really go for it, just like I did at the end of the tiebreak in the first match. I really have to focus on my serve, make sure I'm hitting accurately, especially my first serve, and keep the points short. If I try to rally with her, eventually she's going to be able to get a ball to make me run, and there's just no way that I would be able to keep up. So I start off returning. You can kind of see me hobbling there, but trying to stick to the plan of just going for it whenever I have a chance. Just go for it. Good return, it just dropped on the line. So on my service games, I'm just really trying to focus on the first serve. As many first serves as I can to the lines. Get broken, down 2-0. Can't get there. Still trying to find my range. Oh. Net tape almost got me. But the crowd kind of gave a little chuckle. I also gave a little smile, and I feel like that loosened me up a lot. Another good passing shot there. And I'm on the board, 1-3. And I break back on serve. Now I'm starting to feel quite good on my serve. Just really going up after and snapping it. And getting a lot of aces and a lot of unreturnables, which definitely makes my service games much easier. Good serve. But just like that, pushing off to my right side, there's nothing in it, and it was quite painful. That's the point I wanted to play the whole match. Just big serve, first ball, first strike tennis. Good serve. Trying to find as many forehands as possible. Changing up my return position to try to find forehands for the second serves. I would have loved to have a speed gun on our court because I felt like I was serving like bombs today. I would have loved to see how fast I was serving. But here she's got 3 set points, just returned really well that game, just going for the lines. That was a good second serve. Yes, still running to the right was not easy. Try to drop shot there. Try to do the short angle, but just missed it. Get broken. And then from here on out, it was quite tough. She was taking the ball on, making me move from the first ball. Got mixed up there. Wanted to find a forehand, but I was a bit slow with the feet. Thought that ball was out. That's match 7-5, 6-1. And that's the end of my road to WTA. Thank you guys for following. I'm just kidding. This week has been so fun and such an amazing experience for me. I was able to see people again that I haven't seen in a long time, and I've also met a lot of new people. For example, I met Dylan G, who's a tennis content creator, which is really cool. This week has given me a lot of clarity in my game, but I think most importantly, it's given me so much more motivation. This year hasn't been the greatest year. There's been a lot of ups and downs, and with that comes doubt and fears. And after this week, I feel like it's reignited my motivation to try to get back to playing at this level. And lastly, thank you guys all for your support. If you made it this far into the video, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to catch up to some of these other tennis content creators, so please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.